Hello there, technologists. This is your weekly preview for Monday, November the 18th. We are up to Module 6. This is our module all about taking a first look at computer programming. This is not a difficult module. We are going to be taking a look at Google's take on coding programming, and we're going to take a look at something near and dear to my heart called Scratch. First, we'll take a look at the Google's coding program. This is used by lots of schools. It's very simple and it's very structured, so you could use it with kids, especially in one-to-one classrooms, very simply. And then we're going to jump right into, we're going to create a game using a tool called Scratch. Scratch is what we call block code. It's also described as OOP, O-O-P. It stands for Object-Oriented Programming System. What it means by that is the code is used to actually do something to something else. That's all it means. What I need you to do before class Monday night is to go into the link there that says Scratch at MIT, come up here and join Scratch. You will find that it is a very large community. And it is made up of lots and lots of white hat hackers. It is a place where kids can understand and learn coding with the help of others from all over the world. It is a pretty cool place. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to walk you through how to create. Here's a video for you to watch. We're going to create a game based upon this code. It's already here. Now what I'm going to ask you to do is the code is already here. So I'm going to ask you to go in and you can just develop the code. In other words, you can just copy and put it in. But I'm going to ask you to change it up. And by that I mean you can change up who your villain is going to be, your boss, to use the game term. In this game, the boss is a shark. You could make the octopus a shark. The fish are basically the parts of the game that you are trying to keep away from either boss. If you make both of these guys the boss, you're in trouble. It'll drive you nuts. Here's a little video that tells you how to put your Google project your Scratch project into your Google Classroom. And we're just going to play. But what I want you to do is when you get done, you'll have a game that you've created, and you will then put that into your Google Classroom, and then, of course, put the link from where it is in your Google Classroom into our Blackboard assignment. I think you're going to enjoy this. There's a little bit of a learning curve to Scratch, not much. We'll spend probably the first 30-45 minutes just getting you comfortable in the way it looks. So here, let me show you the way it looks. Scratch is very similar to a lot of block coding. The NXT that schools use for various projects that we use with the Legos. This is what's called block coding. So what you're doing is you're just dragging in little blocks of code that make things happen over here. This is your coding screen. This is your stage. This is where we will decide what kind of sprite. This little cat is called a sprite. We will decide what kind of background. You can have sprites that move. They're animated. And then you can add more animation to them. It is truly, truly one of the... I think you're going to have the most fun you've had in class all year with this. We're almost done. We do this, and then we will do AR, VR, which again is just block coding, and then we'll do our final. So that kind of gives you a sense of how quickly we are coming to an end. As always, if you have any concerns, questions, comments, please text me at 457-2937. If you cannot make it to class on Monday, no harm, no foul. As I said, all the videos are here that can teach you Scratch. See you on Monday.